So, here we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to me playing the first time this stuff here on camera. We finally did it. It's the Steam version, and it's Dwarf Fortress, and I'm actually somehow able to play it. I don't have that much experience yet, you know, but I figured out some things while I was trying around before this stream. So basically, the idea of this entire playlist, and I welcome all of you here, is going to be to explore this game out of the angle from a total beginner. I have a pretty good experience with games like these in general, but overall, Dwarf Fortress is its own beast. So we start out with a couple of people. I have selected a certain area here on the world. I could explain to you why I did this, but I'm actually not even sure if I did a good choice or not. Able to perceive that. What I do know is we have access to water, we have access to trees, and we can just dig a hole into the ground and to make it and call it our home. So that's what we're going to start. So let's dig a hole. So we go there, mouse wheel down, and that's our first call or our first duty here. So there we go. So we're underground now. So there's the river. Wonderful. We don't want to disturb it. Let's carve our way further into that direction. Let's see what's down there. Paperboy, welcome, and Paulo, welcome. So this is Dwarf Fortress with graphics, exactly. This is basically what I've been waiting for since years to finally come out. Rough Morions. What the hell are Morions? I truly have but this is happening for pretty much everything in this game. So I'm still finding out my way. Oh, black sand. I was wondering why it looked like that. So the first things first, we need a stockpile. So those lazy bums are going to work some up there. Here we go. Bring that stuff down there. So yeah, it's the Steam release right there, and I've been so much waiting for this because I always told myself I'm going to figure out Dwarf Fortress once the Steam release is down, and I can say I'm so happy that I did wait. This game is so much more accessible now. It's amazing. So here we have our first stockpile zone, and we have height levels in this game. It's amazing because they are truly easily manageable. So I don't want to dig too close to the river there. I don't know. Doesn't seem like a good choice to me. But what I do want to do is I want to dig a little bit deeper here. So we go on there and we deepen that staircase. There we go. And it's clear that this storage room here is nice and dandy, but it's too small. So let's expand that. There we go. So down there, so the water ends already. That's a shallow river. So bituminous coal wall. Damn, we struck fuel. Nice. So let's widen that thing a little bit. And let's see, Morion, whatever Morion is, I really have to figure that out. Sounds like a insult, but I don't think that's the case. So I'll just expand my storage zone here a little bit. And we of course have to figure out some place to live at. Chishiro, welcome. So yeah, I'm very sorry about the timing today. My little one is quite ill, and therefore family time was more important during the afternoon. But I was very busy learning the game, so I can now present it quite well. I might be not knowing my ways around here too well, but I know how to use the game, and that's already a lot. So we're going to expand that little stockpile here first. I need some place where my dudes can store all that jank. And we're also going to dig down a hallway here, and we need We need our dwarvy rooms, you know. We got 7 dwarves and they need a place to live at. So we're going to start out with a couple of apartments here. The amount of design you can go for here is... I love it already. Due to the fact that we have so many height levels, it's also completely something else, you know? It's really amazing. I love this game already, even though I don't know much about it yet, or know my way around it well yet. It's one of those cases where I play a few minutes and I'm like, damn, that's solid, and I'm totally sucked in. So let's make this place here somewhere where we're going to work, and put in a little bit of a connector between the storage and this place. This is now basically our starter base, and I'm not happy with the time that this takes. So for some odd reason, this game thinks that 1 miner is enough at the beginning of the game. I don't think so. Let's bring up at least a second one. I still don't know if it's worth it to bring more miners up, but a second one doesn't hurt for sure. So let's expand that. There we go. I could do dormitories. Yes, I could do that. There's so much variety that you could go for, and it's no problem, man. I myself here, I think I'm getting the same kind of stuff my little one has right now, so I'm feeling a little bit woozy myself. I'm feeling pretty shitty the entire day, but I figured, like, you know, my brain's still working. I still want to do this. I have fun while doing this, so let's keep running while I still can run, you know. It's been a rough time for me as well, that's all I want to say. But I'm happy you folks are all here, and a quick shout out there in the description box. There's a couple of links for supporting this channel, and I'm a free content creator. I can really use all the help that I can get. There's PayPal, Patreon, or Buy Me a Coffee, whatever you prefer. And I want to say thanks to all the folks out there who are supporting the channel already. It's quite a lot, and it's always amazing to see that. Anyways, let's keep going. So we're churning out our area here, and I think we should better get upstairs and here. Let's chop out some trees. Also, Dwarf Fortress behaves hella weird with my recording software, so I have to do a screen capture right now because I wasn't able to pull it off as a game capture or a window capture. This game is odd, man. This is something else. All right, that's whoopsie. That's why things like these are popping in. I'm very, very sorry about that. Oh, I forgot to close some of my idle games. Minecraft. Yeah, you see there. There's a couple of things, but I guess this will get figured out. It's Steam release day after all. Hey Javier, welcome. So I'm super excited about Dwarf Fortress, and I'm enjoying myself a ton. Although we have some technical little issues here still. So water source area, I want to figure that. I want to place that down already. The last time I did that, water source area, they didn't use it as I wanted them to use it, but let's see. At least this is definitely water, isn't it? Maybe I should do it more like that. Okay, so technically there should be water available. Let's see if I can make it happen this next time. So, it's not an OBS friendly game, no, not at all, sadly. And Faithful is welcome. Hi there. So, well, I can only say the Steam version is so freaking much more accessible than the one before. It's really an amazing job that they did there. I didn't expect it myself to be that good and that accessible, honestly. Ooh, we have sandy soil there. So down there we have coal. Let's see. what we can uncover here. And the soundtrack is amazing. Like, everything about this game so far has proven pretty solid. And while it feels quite costly that this comes at 30 bucks, but wow, I mean, wow. We have day one workshop, Steam Workshop support. So it's only a question of time until all those mods that already exist will be converted. So, yeah. So, DCSS is taking up your attention, I totally understand. I wish you the best of luck to get your first victory, man. So, I'm expanding my stockpiles here, and it's time to put up our first workshops. So, I'm placing down the carpenter. Yeah, let's make the carpenter's workshop out of stone. Why not? And let's see, what else? I know my way a little bit around here already. Only a little bit. So we're definitely going to take care of our food situation first. So let's build ourselves a still where we can make ourselves some drink. And we are also going to require a kitchen. And a fishery. Exactly. So... whoopsie. Oh, Christ, this is annoying. I'm very sorry about these little things popping in. I hope this gets figured out quite soon. So... let's see. Maybe I can do this now like that. Yeah, now I can hop on over into full screen. Now this is sorted out. Next time I'll do this sort of right there again. I'm sorry about all these little things, like I said. But I think Dwarf Fortress is a game that's made for being a little bit confused, so we're going to be just fine. So, the fishery. This is where we're processing the fish that my dudes are catching, so... well, ACS is also a really, really cool game. It's basically a Chinese version of Dwarf Fortress, so to say. And I'm not over-exaggerating. ACS is one hell of its own beast. So, let's see. We got our carpenter's workshop, and the first thing that I want to do here is I want to make some bins, you know. I want to store all that stuff that we got. So, let's make like 5 of them. And then we're going to make some beds. We have 7 dwarfs, and they need beds. So that's 4 beds, 5 beds, and that's the end of my work orders. Okay, whatever. Sky C, welcome. Yeah, well, I was so much waiting for this. This has been on my wish list since years, and so far it didn't disappoint at all. So, extract from plants. I don't think we want to drink this, but whatever. So let's see. Our dudes are carving out the dungeon here. Perfect, perfect. That's what I was looking for. So, I hope this works out like that. Let's place down some farm plot down here. Because, you know, dwarves, they are all about underground farming, you know? Doesn't come as a big surprise, doesn't it? So... well, and we're not even playing modded here. This series is going to be vanilla, and that's good enough. So, farm plot. So we plant some mushrooms during spring, some cave wheat during summer, so we have some grain, and some more mushrooms during autumn, and some more mushrooms during winter again. So this is going to be a mushroom farm. I don't know how well I do my job here, but I'm really trying my best. So here, preparing raw fish is what they do. And that's the thing, you know, you always start with one farmer, one fisher at the default start. And as long as there's a body of water, he keeps bringing up food for your folks. So that's a pretty easy way of getting the job done. So, farming happens here. Yeah, the mushrooms are. I do create them more for the drink's sake as for the food. So far, fish and mushrooms served my dudes quite well on my first attempt, and I ended up with a quite stable situation. Well, the cool thing about this game is that as a RimWorld player, I totally found my way around here quite quickly. And it's basically like a super souped up medieval mod suite for me. I love it. I love every inch of it. And there's, of course, a lot of differences here. When we check out our dwarfs, they have one sick character sheet. So you have one for all the items they carry, or their skills, different tabs of skills. What really what I really felt crazy, like it was crazy, was second, where was it? So I found one tab that I've really found crazy. So for one, we have here a total. This is all randomly generated, you know. Everybody here has its values and its own character sheet. There's even somewhere a I don't find it now, a sheet where you can, here, knowledge. So here's a sheet where we can see all the poems and all the stuff this dude does know, you know. This is so crazy. I mean, it's all procedurally generated, so it's basically just gibberish, but it still adds into a lot of depth there. So we have the carpenter, craftsman. I don't need that this badly. I want to start smelting as quick as possible. We have a lot of stuff here. Yeah, the stoneworker. Yeah, the stoneworker. Cannot miss out on the stoneworker. That's character lore. I can't show it one more time. So here we see the personality traits. Naturally trustful, great sense of empathy. Not good with words. I don't know how much this really reflects into the skills, but I think after 19 years of development of this game, so he dreams of crafting a masterwork someday. I wonder what happens if I can't fulfill that. This game already brings up a lot of cool things right up from the bat, while I don't even know my way around here, and this is something I deeply appreciate. Okay, so our storage is totally overfilled, but that's why we're creating them bins here. They serve as multi-purpose stockpile thingies. So here we have the stoneworker setup. So here we can process stone, you know. We can make rock doors. But the first thing that I want to make is a kern, or however you pronounce that. So we can start collecting random stuff up here. So you see oats. Let's see if we can collect them. The easiest way is to just let the dwarfs decide what they can collect and what they can't collect. So what do we have here? Root, ratweed, hide root, what is it? Whipwines, bitter vetch, oats. So yeah, let's get back into the bat cave. Yeah, the adventure mode. They announced that it will be released sometime soon. I'm really looking forward to that. So I have no seats for plump helmets. No, they already dumped the spawn there. Okay. I'm a little bit confused because the farming doesn't show anything. Well, am I doing it wrong? I don't think so. I put it on clay loam. Should work out somehow. So we're going to see what next. So I feel like another thing I was doing there, beds. Yeah, wonderful. So, oof, there's still sandstone lying around everywhere. Damn. So our storage is nowhere near large enough. I really wonder how I can store all that stuff there. So let's see. Furniture. Is there anything we can use that's actually storing more? Chests. Well, that's more personal stuff, right? Yeah. So, trade depot. Yeah, that's what I want to see there too. So, let's put up a trade depot. Let's make that one made out of wood so we can attract traders. Oh yeah, and another thing, we require a pen. I don't know whether or not you can put your pen subterranean or how you can do that. But I do know that we should keep our horses and the alpaca and all that stuff there. Oh my god. Yeah, there we go. So they are now somehow sorted as well. And okay, we got, I don't know how many beds do I have. Well, we'll see. So first things first, let's put beds into the bedrooms. So I have 2 beds made. Oh, damn. There's one really cool check mark here. Keep building after placement. So 2 beds made and 3 on the tab makes 5. Let's add 2 more. There we go. Well, I really have no clue what the game can or can't do yet. Faithless. I'm right now still looking forward to find these things out. Another thing that I want to do here is I want to make some more barrels. We can't have too many storage items at this point, I think. So let's do this. All right. So once the beds are made or produced, what the hell is that? Mussel shells. What can I make with that? This is a mussel shell. Right on. But what can I do with this? So this is something that still kind of like I really have no clue how to find out how to process certain things in this game. But probably that's also it's not a bug, it's a feature basically. So let's expand this place. And another thing I want to do here is I want to carve out a nice little hall here. There we go. Chance Gherking. How am I liking this compared to Songs of Six? That's an interesting question. So far, Songs of Six is much more of a city builder, but I've seen the numbers that you get to manage in this game as well. It goes also into the way beyond the 100. I have no clue, I got to admit, so far. It's a very, very interesting question, but I just got my toes, I just dipped my toes into the water here, so it's too early for me to tell. Sorry about that. So furnaces. I want to have one kiln because here we can make, no, furnace, wood furnace, make charcoal. There we go. And that's going to be made out of sandstone. And we're going to make a smelter so we can process all that fine stuff at some point in the near future. Don't know if it's smart to come to have a hallway just with the workshops like that, but as a newcomer, I'm just playing the game as I see it fit. Okay, so the beds have been prepared, so let's bring some beds to those poor suckers here. There we go. And with that check mark, keep building after placement. I don't have to bring up the building menu every single time. Okay, there we go. So, Songs of Six Wishes is what was Dwarf Fortress. Well, this game is, I mean, I can only say, while I was learning today, I witnessed how this game got, like, more than 500 positive ratings just in the first hour, you know. By the time it was out for 4 hours, no, 4.5 hours, we already were past 2,000. Many games I review never ever make it past 200 or 300 reviews at all. You know, that's just to give you some impression about the impact of this game so far. Keith Beef, see you there. And the video on demand is there for you. Thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful night. I'm overall quite sorry about being that late today. I wanted to be earlier, but the bright side is I know my way around here already quite okay-ish. So let's see, we found jet. What can we make out of these things? So, labor, stone use. Can we make something out of jet? No, jet is just a other stone, is it? Yeah. This game has a sick amount of geology, and that's just a freaking vanilla version, man. So I got lots of sandstone as well. Morions, that must be gems. So let's set ourselves up a jeweler and craftsman. There we go. Because those jewels have to be improved first. So we have beds, and then let's get on over to the stoneworker, and you, my good sir, make us 7 doors. Or dudes need doors. I still don't know why there's no slider or anything. I bet there will be a mod by tomorrow for that, but I don't know. Maybe I'm too stupid or anything, but I don't know. This is something that weirds me out a bit still. Well, Faithless, no, I already knew that. I already mentioned that a while ago before you were here, that this game has 19 years of development time. Nice try. I've been following this title since quite some time. Smart-assing around here like that. But I never was able to get into the previous version because of the ghastly user interface. So, we can now cut gems, no? Let's do this. Encrust furniture with cut gems. Hell yeah. Encrust finished goods with cut gems. Polished stones. Oh, alright. So let's put that on as an endless task and see what happens. Hey, Void. First impressions, I'm legit. Today I was sitting at this and I was like, man, last time I had such fun with this kind of game was RimWorld. Alright, does that give you enough impression? Because seriously, it's just a hell of a blast, and that's just freaking vanilla. We're just getting started here, friends. So here at the crafting table, I haven't fully figured out what the hell you can do here. I mean, there's tons of things. We can process bone, ivory, okay, that's also bone, pearls, leather, yarn, knitting dwarves, you know, shells, hey, shells, that don't, mussel shell, there, wonderful. Here we can process shells. So, where was that shell thing again? Up there somewhere, wasn't it? Shell, there. So, shell amulet, bracelets, earrings, figurine, leggings, sick. Well, we're going to craft some amulets out of these. Why not? And let's do this endlessly but until they're gone. All right. So that dude's now going. What the hell? Smoky quartz's tiger eyes? I had no clue we had that kind of stuff. Oh gosh, alright. So, alright, the doors are there. So there's, yeah, here's where the tiger eye came from. So we probably should build walls here and retrieve all those valuable things out of the walls. Anyways, doors. Are we already, or oh, well, I'll wait until this batch here is fully processed. I still don't know whether or not this is working or not. If somebody knows or can tell me how I can figure out if everything is fine here with the farm, I'd be deeply grateful. Hey, Night Rogue, welcome. And Andre Lewis, welcome. Happy to see you. So, let's see. At the still, well, requires empty food storage item. So, turns out all the barrels are full. Yeah, we put fish into them barrels. Alright, so let's order some more barrels at the woodworker. No problem. As soon as I find the woodworker, so. Carpenter, yeah. Barrel. Let's make a few more. And while I'm at it, a couple bins extra. I don't know if I ever need that many, but I'm a noob. Let's go. I don't think that I'll regret storage too much ever. We're just going to put the storage somewhere else. Two-legged rhino lizard remains. So I heard that we're ought to find some place for refuse. So let's see, zones. Is there something like a garbage dump? Yeah, let's see. Let's see how that works. Garbage dump is here. Ah, don't bother me with that. So garbage dump, we have this zone here. There doesn't seem to be more configuration doable here. Alright. So, is there anything else I can do? Doesn't seem so. Okay. Hey, Merb. Welcome. Happy to see you. Yeah, I'm sorry about my absence from Twitch. I'm still trying to find a workaround to stream here at YouTube and at Twitch at the same time. This should be possible, but it's been just a hell of a time, and it's one of those things on my endless to-do list. So, we can now go for the metalsmith, because reasons. We got the anvil, and we got the stone. There we go. How is it so far? Amazing. I'm totally enjoying myself in a very grand way, while not really feeling like I know myself too well around here. I barely know enough to hopefully bring a couple of dudes into deaths through here. I'm still not sure if I figured out the farming properly. If I figured out the farming properly, we can sustain ourselves quite a while. If not, we might get some problem with the drinking at some point. But yeah, it's amazing. There's just so much you can do with this game. It's so wall smoothing. Well, I do want to have that tiger eye. So let's see, wall. I cannot place wall because there's still mountain there. Alright, so we're going to carve out that part here. At least the gemstone, you know. Hey, Gabriel Francini, thank you so much. That's really appreciated. I can't wait for the upcoming things for Against the Storm, and I'll be covering that game more, don't worry. Just taking a bit of a break after plowing my way all over to the higher prestige levels. Needed to take a little bit of a break there. So, the Metalsmith's Forge is getting together. And we're carving out some tiger eye here. I just can't stop myself, you know. And then we're going to set on up some walls there out of sandstone, because we got that much of it. And here we go, more sandstone walls. And then I want to try here, smooth a rough wall to make it more pleasing to your citizens. So let's make those bedrooms fancy. So I wonder if this works like that too. Let's try that. If they engrave or smooth the floor as well. Let's try it out. This is easier to play than classic Dwarf Fortress, so since I haven't found any access to classic Dwarf Fortress at all, and I tried it 4 times, admittedly without taking exterior help like guides and the like, and I tried it classic, I tried it modded, I tried it with some text tutorials behind it, and I never got into it while having any sort of fun. And this year, I took it into I tried it. I read through the tutorials and I found my way around here quite immediately. There's a lot of really well-made info material here, so the basic tutorial is really awesome because it just gives you very basics and then leaves you alone without pissing you off with informations you don't want to have. And then you can go on over here and there's a quick explanation about all these mechanics there, and I really like how it's made. There's a lot of information available if you want to have it, but you're not being slapped with it until you're unconscious by all the information the game tries to force down your mind. You know, I really like how this is made. You notice all the time that this game has received there. So we're going to assign this as a meeting area, so our dwarves have some place to chill at. Pretty important, you know. There we go. The adventure mode isn't included yet, but I saw in the announcements that they definitely want to do it, so I'm waiting for it. Alrighty, so at the still, yeah, brew drink from plant. We can do this now. Hooray! Wonderful! So we got... what else? I have a kitchen here, so let's prepare easy meals. I really don't know how to configure this, though, in a way that it's not stupid or anything. I mean, repeat this task indefinitely. I don't know if this is something that how I really want to manage that. I still haven't figured out how the hell you're supposed to use this, admittedly. So there's nothing to catch in the northern swamps. Yeah, no. Really? This little hole in the ground doesn't provide fishes? What a surprise! Who would have thought that? Well, I heard from a lot of people that the adventure mode was one of their favorite parts about the game. So we can now go for bedrooms. There we go. You receive a bedroom. So multi. Select a rectangle which contains bed. Damn. Look at this. Oh. This is so wonderful. Because it's really quickly done. So here we have now bedrooms. And we're now going to assign them to people. And there we go. And the soundtrack is just amazing. I love it. Alright, rough sandstone block wall. So can I smooth that again? No, I can't, right? Yeah, the adventure mode, that was one wonderful thing about it, is that it was a, or is a accessible, easy and easily accessible version of the game, so to say. And I can't wait for it to get done, because of being a roguelite nerd that I am. This is going to be a quite pleasant experience. So I'm pretty sure that we're going to get attacked and annihilated at some point by something wicked. That's what I expect for this little place to happen, but we'll see about that. So, engrave memorial slab, make rock altar. Oh yeah, a cairn. I crafted a cairn. So, let's see. We're farming. There we go. I mean, so far, I'm super happy that I figured out how to get the basic survival together. So, from this point on, we can only expand, you know. And I'm very, very pleasantly surprised about how quickly I found my way into this. This is very, very positive. Okay, so smoothing out these rooms is quite the job, isn't it? So, rock cabinet. What does that? Rock coffin. Floodgate. There's so many things I don't have any clue what they're good for, you know? Table. Throne. These come quite easily, but, you know. So let's make a rock cabinet. Let's check this out. Yeah, I mean, RimWorld is basically a derivative of Dwarf Fortress. So it's something we shouldn't forget, that RimWorld is basically a brainchild of Dwarf Fortress. So let's put up some walls here, and you know, why shouldn't we make our mine entrance a little bit more safe? So things I really, really wish for in upcoming versions is that I want the ability to click on some piece of wall or anything like that and just pick it up, you know, and replicate it. It's a little bit unpleasant that I always have to get back into the building menu to pick up a piece of sandstone wall, or I haven't figured out yet which button to push to pick up a material. That might be the case too. I haven't went over the key bindings yet, but I am. I feel like I'm finding my way around here quite quickly. So didn't I make some fancy bookcase, or what was it? Cabinet. Let's make a bookcase too. So, let's see. Cabinet. I got one made out of sandstone. Let's see what that does for the folks. And we have immigrants. So 15 people are now living here. Boom, more dwarves. So we're not able to craft any more amulets. I mean, that's okay. Two-legged rhino lizard remains. Maybe I should try and get myself some butcher and all that stuff as well. Well, I tried shift click, I tried control click, I tried shift right click, I tried... I used my fantasy, you know, but didn't work out. So mill plants, mill seeds to paste. So I sadly don't know how to configure what they are supposed to mill, you know, but need millable unrotten plants. So they don't do it if there's nothing to mill. What a relief. So that's the points where I'm just like still feeling like I'm figuring out myself. A jet bookcase, there we go. Sorry to hear that. Hot tea though is delicious, you know. So let's plant down another farm plot. There we go. I don't know if we really need that much farming space or whatever. This is where I'm totally experimenting, you know. So sweet pots, quarry bushes. I'm trying to plant out all the stuff that I don't plant on the other field. So wait a sec, what was it? We're making plump helmets, so we're planting dimple cups here. And the spring was plump helmets. And we make more dimple cups there. Whatever. So there's so freaking much stone here. I don't know when a trader will come. I hope I don't derp out on that. Alright, but so far we have a good start. The only thing there is now we now need room for 8 more people. I don't know. I want to provide a room for every dwarf here for some reason. So we're going to dig down here and let's provide some extra bedrooms here in that area. So we're requiring now 8 more. It's quite a bunch, isn't it? I didn't ask for immigrants, but that's how migration works, you know. So let's see. Yeah, let's keep going like that. And that's 8 chambers. There we go. So let's see what we'll find down there. Hopefully nothing bad. Okay. Food's okay, drinks okay. And let's see. Bedroom. Is there any way? to, well, would love to know what they think about their bedroom, and let's see. Let's check out what we got there, food-wise. So, drinks, whipped wine. We got fish. Here, prepared meals, mussel biscuits, cave lobster, salmon, perch, llama brain biscuits. Ugh, they sound surely damn delicious. Alright, dudes. Yummy. So, we found copper. Hell yeah. So, the only question I'm asking myself, why didn't they process anything tastier from that llama into cookies? Why did it have to be the brain? But whatever, we have a lot of copper down here, so we should definitely put a use to that. But first off, let's see, Morion. I really got to check on out what that is. So we need doors. So let's make more doors. More door. So 5 doors, 6 doors, 7 doors, 8 doors. That's all the doors. And let's make the same with 4 beds. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I have a feeling as if there must be any more some more sophisticated way of doing this compared to how I do it, but we'll see about that. In the meantime, let's put up some jobs here. So I feel like mining should be something other people do. Here, peasant, come on over there, man. Go digging. And let's see, hunters. We don't have any hunters. Planters. I read that it's that's smarter to make certain people add new work detail. Oh boy. I can assign people specifically to jobs. I can make my own bill. Wonderful. I do appreciate that. So these are only templates. I see. So, all right. So basically, this would give me the opportunity to assign people to one specific, very, very, very specific job. I do like the idea of that. So, we have struck red tourmaline, so I gotta say this place here is quite bountiful. We have white jade, red tourmaline, lots of gemstone there. Alrighty, so we got to mine out these things here. There's more Morion. Guess there's a reason why it's called Morion. Bituminous coal, I cannot say no to that either. You know, it's free fuel basically. And let's see, what can we do up here? So I carved out more room for more forges. Oh, mechanic is interesting too. A screw press, this would allow me to produce oils and the like. Let's see, a butcher slaughters animals. Tenure versus leather. Vermin catcher's shop. Hmm. So let's see what we actually got here. So I got 30 muscle shell amulets. Alright. I feel like I am running some kind of dwarven sweatshop. So we got bags, we got barrels, unused barrels even, bins, many unused bins too, finished goods bin. So, alright, that's where they put all the amulets into. That's pretty good actually. Hey, Coulter, welcome. Happy to see you, man. So, gem cutting is good for trades, yeah. I figured. I mean, let's see. Encrust furniture with cut gems. Can I do this so like that, or do I need to do something in particular? So, yeah, they're grabbing the door that I made. Let's see what happens there with that door now. Sandstone door plus. All right, we got ourselves an extra fancy sandstone door now. I wonder if I can, or how I can, bring up more configuration into what I do there. Amethyst, trying to make rooms here, my dear dwarven friends. Meanwhile, we're churning out one big thing after another, but it's not a biggie. We can and will build walls here just instead. How am I liking things so far? I'm having a hell of a blast. I don't even know where I should start first, you know. There's a constant like, oh, that's nice too. I want to do this too. I want to do this as well. And while that's all happening, I'm getting extremely sidetracked and distracted by all these things, and it's lovely. It's awesome. Already said it a while ago. Last time I had such fun was when RimWorld was new to me. So overall, well, I actually wanted to make bedrooms out of this hallway here, but too many valuable minerals passed my way. And now all the structures have turned to dust. There's material everywhere. Cannot do this. So I wonder what we can do here for those poor suckers. I mean, I should actually just build a dormitory as a solution in between. So let's see here. Why is the name of those sandstone doors so differently here? This is a finely crafted sandstone door. On the item is a well-designed image of tapered baguette cut gems in tiger eye. So finely crafted, well crafted, superior quality. I wonder what these markers all mean, but we're surely going to find out. So let's restructurize after I have turned this all into a big fat building site. So let's do this. There have been walls supposedly here, there, here. So, rediscovering the old structures. All right. After all, our poor fellas need some place to sleep at. Okay, so here, that one. It's totally messed up though. Oh, wait a sec. That was wrong. So here we go. These parts feel so far the most clunky here. Like when I try to build something like that. This is where I feel like there's the most clunk happening. But beyond that, the game feels damn well polished and not the least little bit old-fashioned at all. Well, I think a lot of people will rediscover Dwarf Fortress now with that official Steam release. So let's put down those beds. There we go. Whoopsie. But I mean, that's why I'm trying to do these streams here. They are my way of introducing new people to the game by flailing around and learning my way around this place here as well. So I feel like that's going to be a great thing. I'm pretty sure that this place is going to get eaten by something horrible at some place at some time later down the series. But, well, until then, I'm pretty sure we'll have a hell of a time. So, let's bring the doorways. So. Well, I can only remember that I calculated the game was 19 years in development. So, that's the only thing I still know, Paulo. So, a couple of people are quite happy. And now let's make more bedrooms. So, there we go. Oh, damn. That's not working out. So, this will only work out when that wall here is in. Until then, the game thinks that it's all one room, and that's not the case. Did they just use a wheelbarrow there to carry stuff from A to B? Yep, that's a freaking wheelbarrow. Damn, nice. Alright. So, there are so many things, I guess, I don't know of yet. So, a crutch. Pedestal. Stepladder. Table. Training items. A wheelbarrow. So we can make that here as well. So let's make a wooden table. Okay. So there's lots of room for new workshops down there. Problem is there are just so many workshops that I don't have a clue what I'm supposed to do there. But that's okay. We're gonna get there. So... Bowyer. That sounds pretty useful as well. So let's set up a butcher. I want to know what I can do. Or how it works. I should rather say. So there's more mussel shells. We have a crap ton of these. Colony of honeybees. Nice. dragonfly remains. Not so nice. Well, okay. Why is that wall not being made? Alright, for some reason I managed to suspend the construction there. Good job. So, bedrooms. Let's do this. 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom. There we go. Now, let's just assign meager quarters. Why are these meager and the other modest? Because of the smoothened walls? Well, we'll find out. So... oh, there were 2, 4, 6, and 8. Well, alright. They somehow all have rooms. I don't know why they all have rooms. Figured that... I mean, that's 7 rooms and that's 8 rooms. Well, whatever. I don't want to break my head about that. So, let's see. At the smelter, we're going to make some... nothing. Great. So obviously, well... obviously I don't have fuel, so let's see. The bituminous coal, I think it has to be processed into fuel first. So let's see. I thought I can do that at the smelter as well. Obviously not. So let's see. Glass furnace. Kiln. No. Or do I do this at this place here? So let's see. Willow logs. So how to process that bituminous coal though? Make coke from bituminous coal, making furniture, building. So make coke from bituminous coal. Where can I do that? Not at this place. Surely not at this place either. I know that I saw that today somewhere, but I can't remember where. But there's only a handful of workshops available. Alright. So, ashery. So, magma. Well, we don't have access to magma. I do have a kiln already? No, I don't have a kiln already. So... here's the smelter. Alright. Make coke from bituminous coal. Ah, so the thing is, I don't have any fuel to kickstart the production. That's why it doesn't work. It's just like, I would need some fuel to start making fuel out of the bituminous coal, and that's why it doesn't work so far. Next level. So, let's see. It should work now. There we go. Let's put that up to as an endless task. I think it is supposed to work like that, that I set up more things to be repeated indefinitely, because this way they get items get processed until we run out of them. Like, for example, here, cut gems do this indefinitely, because then they'll do that until we actively run out of gems to process. I think this is one way of managing this. For starters, at least. Oh, whoopsie. I forgot that. We are here in screen capture times because the game is behaving oddly. Actually, just wanted to check on my streaming software how long the stream already lasted. So, now we're making fuel out of that stuff, I hope. Drink situation ain't that well right now. So, let's see. Oh boy, there's a ton of pop-ups that I didn't notice there. Whoopsie. So, we have struck some more stuff. That's okay. One of our animals grew up. Jobs got suspended. Autumn has come. Alright. So far, surviving 2 seasons. Hell yeah. Ah yeah, I was about to make new drink. So let's make that also indefinitely. So, if I do anything horribly incorrectly about the farming, I really hope that somebody will enlighten me. Because I actually went through the help menus and they weren't that helpful at all. Alright. So, let's see. We're now processing that stuff into coke. Hell yeah. And now I should have more options. Melt metal object, yeah. Smelt native copper ore. There we go. And, well, butcher's shop. Butcher an animal. Catch live land animal. Okay, so that's interesting. We do that at this workshop. Crafts Dwarf's workshop. So, let's see. Let's make some shell earrings out of the latest suite of mussel shells. I wonder how long it'll take for a trader to arrive, but we'll see about that. So my animals are starving. Okay. I really don't know what the hell I'm doing here at many points, but oh well, we'll find out. I mean, even the horses have values and personality. I find that a little bit odd. So, although all right, we have our first trader incoming. So, butcher an animal. Can I configure this that they go for a dead one? Well, whatever. So, so the outpost liaison has arrived. Whatever that means. This ain't a trader, isn't it? So there's almonds. Okay. No. Dense raggrass? Almond tree trunk. Interesting. So diplomacy. Alright. Make requests for next year's caravan. They'll charge more for these items. Well, good thing that I know my way around here so damn well that I am going to request dice. No, I really have no clue. Eggs. Barrels. Cages. Cheeses. Yeah, bring me some dwarven cheese, dude. I really have no clue. So a need for figurines and anvils is expected, and if you are able to provide some, the caravan will offer. Alright. To trades next year. So figurines and anvils, and prepared wombat lung. So let's see. Anyone requested at the depot. Move goods to depot. So let's try and mussel shells. Tons of mussel shells. But can't I look into those things here? Ah, yeah, here. So I don't quite understand what's happening there. So trading, we can now. Ah, yeah, okay. So I just packed the chest on over there, and then I can here decide what kind of items I want to sell there. So figurines and anvils they want next year. Okay, then. I find it so far extremely appealing that you have the ability to just do whatever you want to there. So I only know of subterranean crops so far that I can grow. The stuff up above was so far only harvestable. I don't know. So let's see. Why is there no value marked here down there? I am a little bit confused. So whatever. These dudes are selling gemstones. Oh boy. This is where the game could use a little bit more of a user-friendly display there, but whatever. So we could go for some wood. Ropes, flasks, puzzle boxes. A cow. Barrels. Buckets. Battle axe. So, let's see. Warhammer. They went for that trade. So that was a little bit confusing, but at least it worked out. And it works out as intended. I think it is intentional that I didn't know what my stuff was worth in total. Because in this game, I don't get a exact readout about items in my storage as long as I don't have a bookkeeper employed. So, well, so figurines and animals, that's what we're going to make next year. So that's the end of this stream. I thank you all for hanging out with me. I need to get to bed at some point, and I really, really am happy that you folks were around here. We're going to continue with that tomorrow because, you know, tomorrow is actually for me colony day. So you can expect to see the continuation of that stream there. I've had a very good time so far. I hope you guys had too. If this was a video on demand for you, there's links to Twitter and to my Discord server. If you want to catch the next stream live, I do announce everything there. And I mentioned it in the beginning of the video, just a quick pointer to the support links down there. I'd be delighted if you give them a look. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and see you all the next time. So now I need to figure out how to turn this off. This is really something I hope it'll change. See you guys there. Then bye-bye.